When it does this. Right, I think we're live. I'm pretty sure we are live.
You the obligatory live check.
I better do actually. This laptop take about 10 minutes though. So things are whenever it says live on it seems to be going on there near enough instantly with like a 20-second time delay.
Nice. There we go. Yeah, I see it.
We are now, yeah?
Yeah. Just gonna jump on the chat on there as well.
Nice. I'll just get it up on the laptop. How you been, Tim?
Mate, yeah, good, thank you. Quite sore still after our big session on Sunday there. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, you and me both, mate. Bloody hell. Talk about the last session before the Nationals. That was pretty solid. Pretty solid.
Yeah, probably most we've had there for a few weeks. Yeah, absolutely. I think about 10 or 12 guys. A couple of new guys, very first session. It's always an interesting one.
Quite a wide range of it, weren't there?
That's right. Yeah, we're getting a good range of guys.
There's like there's one guy there, that was his first time. Another guy there, it was his second time. It's good to see new people coming in.
Yeah, it's really exciting times for the sports.
We've got 7 already in the chat. Thank you for waiting, everyone. Sorry for the delay. Long story short, I tried being a bit more professional with the cameras and the mics, but it didn't work out on the laptop, so back on the phone again. Slowly but steadily improving. This was a backward step. Who's in the chat? All right there. Holly Stewart's in the chat. Chris Thomas. What's that video? How's Tom feeling? Yeah, pretty wrecked, mate. Pretty wrecked. Things, there was one point they wouldn't let me off the table. I went on with Tomek, and then Jason Hill got on with me straight after that. Then I jumped on with Tim and Usman, and then what's the other fella called that was there with the glasses?
With the glasses.
Tall guy in the Sussex t-shirt.
No,
the Oxford shirt.
Oh, the black shirt. That's Jason.
Oh right, it's Jason as well. Yeah. That's it.
Jason. Yeah, he's got a mega hand. Yeah.
Yeah. It's everyone hanging off your arm. Bloody hell.
Got to weigh you down, man. That's the only way to do it.
Yeah, I'm hoping I'm all right by Saturday. I'm feeling a bit sore.
You're feeling sore. I was trying to hold on to you with 2 arms, and I felt like I was getting ragdolled around.
Oh, you weren't.
I'm pretty sure I've been to patients in car accidents that have been in less worse state than me. I feel all bruised around my ribs and everything as well. From yeah, incredible.
I used to get it on my hips. I did actually start feeling it on my hip after that. Where I was just slammed into the table, sort of been trying to just trying to lock in.
Sign of a good session, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So we've just had a session with Artem Taralenko.
Yeah, top roll king.
And yeah, that was good. He's a strong guy, isn't he? Really strong.
He's even bigger than I thought as well.
Yeah, I mean, I see him in 2017, I think, in WAL. Like, I see him backstage and that. We had a little pool then. Well, that's a long time ago at the same time. His wrist is as thick as before arm. He's like, that's just ridiculous. His forearms are chunky anyway, but then he's saying about how his wrist there is just, I mean, it's literally like that, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got a lot of meat on the top side of his forearm by his wrist. It's incredible, yeah, like riser area.
Yeah, it's a bit too much. Just give some of that to me. No, he's strong though. He was really strong. Really surprising. Even when, like, particularly in the straps as well. Even with his wrist a little bit cranked back, like only the slightest bit as well. You think his wrist goes, but it don't. Like, it's solid, and he's got a strong pronator to back it up as well. when you think you've got his hand, you haven't. You really haven't got it. It's surprising and demoralising at the same time. Because usually when you got someone in that position, usually with me anyway, I feel like if I've got that sort of hand connection on someone, I'm like, game over. It's all there.
Yeah.
But yeah, he just went to show that there's levels in there, and I think it's like, well, we're roughly about the same weight, so felt good. It's a good little test for a couple of other matches I've got coming up. But, yeah, he got these t-shirts as well, didn't he?
Yeah, man. Look at these. Pretty sick.
Banging.
Tom's going to do some more work to fill out his shirt a little bit. It's an extra large, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I'll have to grow into it a little bit, but yeah, it's all right. I like it.
I was actually watching back his he popped a video of the training session on his YouTube, like sort of 5 minutes long, with you guys pulling. Have you seen that yet?
What, he put a story on, a reel, I see.
On Insta. Yeah, on Insta, but on his it's been up for a day now. The actual training is on his YouTube channel, and it's pretty much what he filmed, or what Lindsay filmed of you guys, and then him pulling Omar a little bit, and then a bit with me on there as well. Right. It's had about 3K views already, and yeah, the comments are offering it up, saying this could be an excellent super match in the future. People want to see the real thing. They've seen the side table, and they're interested now.
Yeah, I'll be up for that. 100%. Yeah. That'd be a good match. Like I said, obviously we still don't know where each other's level is at properly. Obviously, that's training.
Yeah, of course.
Both of us in a competition are completely different to what we're like in training. So it's still pretty much the unknown. We know that our rough strength level is the same, like on a slow building especially. But with the attacks, like different areas of attacking, different everything's just different in competition, isn't it? So who knows what would happen, but it'll be good to do. The problem with him, the thing I don't like about wrestling is it's constant pressure. He's got it start to finish. Like even when he should be relaxing, when he should be letting off, he's not. And it's just, that's horrible. So that's what I do. I hate it. I hate it when someone else does it to me. It's bad.
And I think he must do that a fair amount, because it wasn't just like sort of just doing that because he was over here, but he had really good endurance in those positions as well. Like he pulled a lot with us.
Yeah.
I think the guys in the chat are asking where you can see the match. So the training footage is on Artem's channel. So I think it's Top Roll King. It's got on the thumbnail. It should be nice and easy to find. You should definitely check it out. I mean, I had people messaging me once we put those stories up that suggesting he was over. They wanted to grip up with him. Everyone is curious to see how they feel against him. And then I think they're living a bit vicariously through seeing you pull with him as well, to see where the level's at, you know?
Yeah. Yes, things. I mean, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I mean, even like you see Omar against him as well. Omar's leveled up a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, Omar's crazy strong. And he didn't even know who was coming to the session until he arrived. And when we first were warming up a bit, he said he was a bit feeling quite rough, because it was just like 4th day on the road training. He'd been training with like Bogdan Stoica the day before. So there's no way that Omar was feeling at all fresh either. So
yeah, that's what I mean. He's no, it's good to have him over. Obviously, he only popped in for 3 hours. He was over here on vacation. He went over here for Armwrestling. He was over here with his wife, and literally managed to swoop him in quickly for a good session. Who's he pulling in 2 weeks? Paul Lim.
Yeah, the White Oak. Yeah,
nice.
So I think that was one of his last big sessions before his match.
Yeah, that's left-handed, isn't it?
I couldn't confirm for you. Quite possibly, yeah.
I think Harton prefers left arm. I'm sure he prefers left arm. So
yeah, I think so.
I presume against Paul Lim it'll be left-handed.
I was interesting to chat with Artem as well and pick his brains on, because he's pulled with Craig Tullier not too long ago, wondering where the line was. I think he said that he reckons Craig's got it on against you two.
Yeah, he was saying that he reckons that Craig's got the edge on that. Well, it's fair enough, isn't it? It's but again, that's the take of a training session rather than competition mode. Like I know myself, Arsenal's probably exactly the same as well. I know myself that my competition version versus my flat out training version, like I'll train hard as I can, but when I go into competition, it's just I go to a different level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the explosive hits are just so crazy. Yeah.
My training is nowhere near my competing sort of mindset at all. Like when I'm competing, you're just like balls out, just refuse to give up. And training's more relaxing. You're just practicing moves, directions, positions, all that. But with Craig, yeah, I mean, obviously, I am the underdog, Craig Tillier, like 100%. But I think I think I could do something with him. I'm pretty sure I can.
When the last time we saw you as an underdog in a match against anyone, you're nearly always pulling guys you've either pulled before and have got the edge on pretty much, or it's really close. You know?
Yeah. I mean, the last two. Well, yeah, the last couple of matches, people thought that Bradford was going to win.
Would they have said you were the underdog though? Underdog would suggest a sizable difference in opinion, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, to be honest, it's for some reason, every time I get in the super match, everyone's like, "Oh, I think this is it now. I think this is where Tom loses." So I was like, "Yeah, it might be, but just not yet."
There's quite a few guys in the chat there as well.
We've got 24 in the chat now. Who else is in there? White Wolf's in the chat. How you doing, mate? The Claymore, Devon's Forearm, Great Dane, Arm Gods.
Thank you guys for joining.
Oliver Scott.
Before you move on past chatting about Artem's visit, what I really missed obviously was that Jason couldn't make it on the day, co-host, and I would love to see him against Artem with that consistent kind of slow hooking pressure.
Yeah.
Do you think Artem's going to peel him out with that open pronation?
What, Jason? What, Hill?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, to be honest.
No.
Again, this is going off slow pulls.
Yeah.
And Jason's one of them. Like if he gets there, it's hard to get out of it. Like once he gets sunk in, Jason's hand and wrist is really strong.
Yeah.
Like especially in the straps, like it's hard to overpronate him. When he wants to lock his pronator, it's hard to take it away from him. Very hard. And especially on a slow pull, if it was coming down to power, then yeah, I wouldn't want to call it, to be honest. I really wouldn't. It's particularly if they're at the same weight. If you're getting like a 92 kilo Jason Hill.
Oh, scary. Like,
yeah. You know what I mean? Like and he can make that weight easy. Jason could be anywhere between like 86 and 92, like just flutters between it all the time. And I think he was 92. Well, not about 90 kilo a couple of weeks ago. He's done slow cut.
Yeah,
making 86 he's already 86 now. He's made it no problem.
Yeah, I think he's going up on the Friday night and staying locally after weighing in.
Yeah, I think I'll be up there as well.
Is that your plan as well?
Yeah, I'll do the same. I'll try and bulk up after I weigh in.
Yeah, of course. Get as much as you can in. The guys are chatting now about nationals categories, who's going to win, whatnot.
All right, so we may as well start through the list, didn't we? So, what's the lightest weight there? 60. Is 65 or 70?
65s, yeah.
5s. Right, so see, it's hard to tell as well. 65, because most people are just growing.
Yeah, Alexander's going up, isn't he?
Yeah, Alexander's going up. Connor's going up as well. He's not 65 anyway, but
we think that's going to be Zuccotti then at the 65s.
I think Zuccotti's going 75s.
Is he? Oh, nice.
I heard. I might be wrong. Anyone in the chat know anyone that's going in the 65 class? They're going to say some names now, and we're going to be like, oh yeah, them and them.
Well, I think Hassan and Dan Stone, who just did really well at the novices and turned pro, they'll be that weight category if they're competing.
I thought Hassan was bigger than that.
No, Paul's 65s. Yeah,
I thought he'd be like. I thought he'd be around 75 for some reason.
It's the suit. It's the power suit. Is what it is. He's got those big shoulder pads. You know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Barry Knowles, Paul has just mentioned on the chat.
Yeah, he's always one that's a threat, big threat. Connor under 65s. What Connor's got? I guess, yeah, Connor's got his under 65s. So Connor versus Barry could be a bit of a. Have they pulled each other recently? Connor and Barry.
I couldn't tell you, mate. Sorry, no.
I remember.
I
remember.
Could be a good match, though. Yeah.
Let's go to the 75s.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of guys that probably could make 65 at a pinch, but just because the competition's more guys in the 75 is a little bit more prestigious, I think, for those that are around about the 70 kilos marks. I think guys are working up towards it.
Yeah, because it seems like there's a few that are already going into the 75s.
Yeah.
See, again, that's going to be a tough one. I think Jason was contemplating again do 75s like a couple of months ago, but he's sticking to where he is. He wants the 86. He wants to get Craig. 86. So that's where it's at. That's where everyone's going. Everyone's going moving up weight for the 86. A lot of people are coming down weights for the 86. That's going to be crazy deep class.
It'll be a long day as well with all these probably the busiest nationals yet.
It will be. I mean, with the novices that just happened, how many was there? 100 something? 117 or something?
110 plus, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If novices are like that, what's the pros going to be like? What's the pros going to be like in a few years' time with all these novices coming through?
We've got lots of pros coming back as well. We're back into the game after years out, seeing the sport is coming along a lot further than it used to. A bit more competition to aspire to.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, lots in the chat. Welcome, guys. Thank you.
Seven Lightning and Tony's in the chat. Marcus Thompson, World's Strangest Man, Scott Barrett, Phil Woody, Ad Barnett, Connor Sales in the chat. Connor Sales said I'd beat a 75 kilo Jason with my big toe. He needs to stay big. Connor's been having too many whiskies again, hasn't he?
I think Jason could do very well there. Absolutely. I think he was a bit put off last year because I think he lost so much weight so quickly towards the end in water weight. I think he was just a bit too depleted on the day. So I think if he'd have taken twice as long to take that weight off slowly and steady with diet, he would retain and feel a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair as well, like not making excuses for Jason, but he was only just coming back into it. Like,
yeah, of course.
He was training for a few months hard. Like, he trained hard for a few months, but this is like over a year's worth of training now.
Yeah, he's been keen. Yeah,
I think he's done 75s. You never know. Like you said, he'd have to cut the weight really smart so he don't deplete himself. Then he'd be all right there, I think. But he wants the 86s. He wants to beat all them guys. I mean, in the 86, you're getting people like Sean Patterson, Kieran Morrison, Dan Constantine, Dan Hanlon, Craig Sanders, Harry Leal, Jason. Like, that's just a few. Anil, Connor Sales.
It's a crazy list right there, isn't it?
Rumour has it, well, I might be wrong, and he might be pulling my leg, but I've seen James Wall. I'm sure I see James Wall's post yesterday saying he's 90 kilo, and he said 4 kilo to go. So what's he doing there? Is he going to go down to the 86?
Have to change his name to the Breeze Block Wall if he does that, pulls it off.
Yeah, he wants to be careful we don't get stonewalled losing that weight. Tom, did you lads catch Artem's vid? High praise for you lads. No, I'll have to look at that straight after Phil. Tim was just saying about that then. Oh, high praise. High praise. Has he done another video?
I think either in the comments or from word on the grapevine, maybe is what Phil means, would my guess.
Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I'll have to check the video out after Phil, definitely. White Wolf, did I embarrass anyone yesterday other than myself? No, that was a question for Marcus, but no, you didn't. Right, so 86s, obviously I'm going to be biased and say Jason is going to win it because I really do think he's capable of winning it. It's a very deep class. To be honest, anyone's capable of winning that because it is so deep. Only takes the top guys to have battles in the first round.
Yeah.
And then it's an open playing field, isn't it, for anyone who comes through with the right draw after that. But if we're taking Jason out of it for a second, because I'm obviously biased, I'm going to say Jason's going to win it. But if we take him out of it, who would you say is the top favourite to win 86s?
I really couldn't say. Like, there's so much. It depends on I think with these guys of the caliber, they all know each other as well. They all know the styles of what they're probably looking to be pulling in as well. Sort of depends on whose recent training's been sort of top notch, who's peaked really well, who's slept really well the night before, who's had to travel less distance. All that kind of stuff I think comes in with how tight these classes are. I just want to see wars. That's all I want to see, really.
Yeah,
I want to see a good sort of unequivocal match where it's like quite clear. There's no like controversy of like an elbow foul or something like that, you know. And then good content off the back of it, and everyone like progressing for this next year's worth of competition. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's it. It's fair enough. I mean, there's a few. I keep thinking about all the matches. I'm thinking about more the 86 class than my own class now.
Yeah,
that's going to be mad. That's going to be so mad. I'm thinking about what's going to happen if certain people come against each other. Like if Harry Lee will meet Sean Patterson first round, what's going to happen there? Who's going to win that?
Let's get the screamers, don't they?
Kieran Morrison versus Dan Constantine. Oof. Do you know what I mean? There's so many potential matches that haven't been seen yet as well. They haven't happened before, so it's all new and it's interesting. It's a little guessing game. Who's going to win?
Have you ever seen it
between them at all? Yeah, it's whoever's going to have that ace, that right move.
Have you ever seen guys like intentionally kind of just roll over on that first round, put themselves on the B side to then hopefully come back into towards the finals?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a bit risky, isn't it? Like putting yourself on the B side. It used to happen to me all the time, but not by choice. But I used to always look. Most of the time, it's just my luck. First round, I'd lose straight in the B bracket. Then I'd go right to the final, and either win or lose the final. But
yeah.
It'd never be intentional going in the B bracket. It's just like if I did lose, it was my lucky day that I lost the first match because I had a better draw all the way through.
See, most of these guys we've been chatting about all from different clubs. So I wonder what will happen if you get two guys from the same club in the same category meeting each other, whether there would be some sort of pre-arrangement.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, I say, even if you're against them, even if you come against your teammate, just pull. Just pull. It's not the World Championships. It's not Europeans. You're not, like, what are you getting out of it? A British title, like, it's fair enough. But why do you want to donate? Or,
well, if you might know who nearly always wins that in training, or who has just got slight level, and it's just not worth either of you getting into a war with each other when you want to just save your energy, save the juice for the next match, maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I'm just saying it's. I could see it happening at some point.
Oh yeah, I mean, just myself. Yeah, I think like if I was to go in the 86 and come against Jason Neal first round. Well, me and Jason have pulled before in competitions and that, and we've always said like, no, don't let each other win, just go for it, see what it is. And if I pull Jason now, I'm definitely not giving him anything. No chance, no way, because he's my training partner and he knows what to do. So yeah, I think that's personally, I wouldn't want to accept a win from a training partner in the tournament, and I wouldn't want to let them take a loss for me.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But that's just it depends who I'm get to draw against next. If it's a bit of a beast next round, I'll be like, yeah, all right, go on. Try and be smart about it. A few people in the chat. Tim, you did that. Oh yeah, read that already. White Wolf said, "Dang, try to embarrass Tom, but you are unembarrassable." I'm already an embarrassment, White Wolf, so you can't embarrass me any more than what I already am. I'm just used to it now, so
it's not embarrassing if you're not embarrassed.
Yeah, exactly. You should be embarrassed if you're embarrassed.
Is this the drama about Knuckles Up? Is it?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
I think so. Where's my $2,000? No, I'm joking. I won't accept money. Phil's posted the mushroom. Oh, he's getting excited. Timmy Turner said, "I remember when I was able to keep up with Armwrestling. Lol, it's grown so much, so many events." Yeah, I know, mate. It's good, isn't it? It's there's always been a lot of events, just hard to track them all, isn't it? But now social media and that. But obviously, there's bigger promotions coming out now as well, and there's a lot more live streams, isn't there, of events?
A lot of live streams. Yeah,
everything. That's what I want to do next year. I do want to get abroad next year quite a bit, and particularly try and gain some money.
Starting strong in January, then off to New York.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I've got New York January 6th against Merlot, right-handed. Then 2 weeks after that, I've got James Wall, and that's for the belt. That's my national title against his continental title. And then March, I've got Craig Tullier. And then I've got another match, possibly in May. Possibly. I can't say anything yet.
Nice.
I can't say who for yet, but I'd say I'm the underdog on it, but I'd love the match because I think I can do him. So that'll be coming out soon. Next couple of weeks, I reckon I can confirm that.
You say that's abroad, is it? Or can't you say yet?
Yeah, I can say it's abroad.
Okay.
It's abroad,
yeah.
But,
Isle of Wight don't count, you know, don't you?
Yeah, I want to say it now. Or at least give some. I can't even give a clue, so I'll just give it away.
Oh, here we go. Drum roll, people.
Right, there you go. Stop talking about it now before I do drop myself in it. It might not let it happen. Connor Sale, Kieran might be a stylistic nightmare for Jason if they face early on. They could both be done for the day. Yeah, I agree with that, Connor. Kieran's style. I think Kieran's really sneaky on the setup. It reminds me of Bradford a little bit, like the way he collects on the he collects a hit. He's really good with that top roll, that defensive top roll. Not even defensive, more like just a collecting. He knows exactly where you're going. He can feel it, can read it, and he'll just take it away. If you try and drill him, he's going to take it from you. I think Kieran's one of them guys you've got to pull a little bit slower off the go, but be ready for his hit at the same time.
He always seems to have absolute walls as well, doesn't he, Kieran? Same as Jason.
Yeah. If he finds a spot, that's it. He's dug in.
Just there till he dies, yeah.
It'd be good to see Kieran back. I've seen him in a while, since the beginning of the year. Good to see where he's at now. Marcus, is a fight, doesn't matter who across the table. I think he's talking about teammates.
Yeah.
What's this now? Connor, who from Scotland pulling 86s? You, Sean, Kieran, Tomasi. Right, 95s. 95s. I'm not sure who's actually going to be in that. I mean, is that going to be Pescu in there with maybe James Wall's going to be 95s?
Where's Jim Beach? Is he's not 95? Is he? Is he a 95?
I think he's one of. He might be 95.
He's pretty lean, isn't he? I think people are always surprised at how light he is because he's just massive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think he's 105.
Right.
I think he's 105. Pretty sure.
And we've not seen much from the East Wales guys in a little while. I know Josh has been taking a bit of time off from hard training and competing. But Greg Foster, I don't often hear much about him, but he's a 95 guy. I don't think you can ever really count out. Incredibly strong.
Yeah, he's. I think Greg Foster can be really good. I think he can be just a little bit longer for him, and he's going to be. Yeah, I think a lot of people are going to struggle with him. They are now, but I think he's going to cross that line very soon where it's going to be a noticeable difference.
I think he's probably like, what, 4 or 5 years in now, isn't he? It's not that long in the scheme of it, is it?
Yeah, it's got to be about 5 years now, I think.
About 5 years, yeah.
Well, Tom, does Webber beat Adrian? What? He must. What, a Dwyer?
Slap fight.
Yeah. Yeah, Adrian wins every time, slap fight. All right, Lee and Adrian. I don't know. I really don't know what Adrian's like at the minute. I know Lee's strong. Lee's coming back into it, and Lee's only just getting started again as well. Again, Lee's another one. Give him 6 months, climbing back into it. He's going to be another animal. It's going to be hard for any heavyweight in the country to do anything with him, to be honest, in my opinion. By middle of next year, he's going to be a force. Connor said no Adrian this year, I'm sure. That's a shame.
So he probably saving himself for the Romanians nationals.
I think they're talking about O'Dwyer.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, Adrian O'Dwyer. O'Dwyer, yeah. That's a shame he's not going. He ain't been. When was the last one? I think it's 21. The last one he went to. What about the other Irish, like Kyle Hutchinson and Adam Johnson, all them? Any of them going? Ashley Hamsworth. Ashley Hamsworth as well, actually. Another one in 75s.
Yeah, entertainer, yeah.
It'd be good. It'd be good. 105s. 105s. That's the one now. Well, this is messing it up a little bit. Because it was meant to be, the match I was looking forward to was Adrian O'Dwyer and James Wall. Apparently James was going after Adrian. But now I'm seeing James Wall's at 90 kilo with 4 kilos to go. Adrian O'Dwyer's not going, apparently. So, if there's no one else going in the 105s, I might just jump in that one. If no one else is in there, fuck it. No, I want Minder. But apparently he's not entering.
Is he not?
Well, heard it through the grapevine that he's he don't want to be entering if he's going to win it easy. Basically, that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Interesting.
So, yeah, please enter, Minder. Please enter.
We'll have to organise a super match if not. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be up for that. Definitely. I don't want to do it. I don't even want to do it for a belt or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to try and take his title or anything like that. I just want to pull the guy. I just want to know. That's all it is. Literally, no. There's nothing to prove. I wouldn't even have it. It don't have to be filmed. Don't have to be published or anything. It's just for myself to know. That's all. Literally, all it is. I don't want any recognition. Like, you don't even have to be at the British. If you don't want to do it at the British, we can do it somewhere else or whatever. But I do want to put him. And the nearest time now is the British, which is coming up on Saturday. So I'll be a bit gutted if you don't enter, especially if he's there and you don't enter. Because I know he's going. So I'm going to
you know
he's.
Okay, definitely going, but we're not even entering.
Wow. I'm sure he's going. Yeah, and there's a few other heavyweights as well. You got Elliot Eccles.
Yeah, Elliot.
You've got James Stewart, the Claymore. He's a bit of a scary guy to go against.
Absolutely, a good test. Yeah, a good test for his arm. Would Rob Frampton be along, do you think?
I'd imagine so. He's
Rob Frampton so good in that strap as well with that back pressure.
Mm-hmm. And there's going to be a few more heavyweights in there as well. Paul Maiden's not going to enter. He said that he's not in he said he's not in shape at the minute to enter. Who else is there? Who else supers? Am I forgetting anyone in the supers, people? Oh, Rob Frampton's out. Jason Kellam's pulling the 105. That's space I haven't seen in a while. Jason Kellam. Have you ever met him?
I don't think I've even heard of him before. I'll be honest.
Jason Kellam trains at Swindon.
Okay.
Swindon. The caveman. Caveman. He used to have he's got a skinhead now, but he used to have long hair, quite pervy sort of hair.
Okay. Maybe I'll recognise him from some of the vids then, because I've been over a couple of times to Swindon, but not recently.
Yeah, you most probably will recognise him.
Anyone who trains out of Swindon is just going to be a savage. So
here's a couple of names I didn't see: Hightower, Mantis, a few of the Sussex team.
Yeah, there we go.
Apparently, Otto Birdman's going to be there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I'm not sure what weight he's at. He must be 105, I think.
I think he's walking around at 105 normally.
Yeah, he's got to be 105, isn't he?
Yeah,
quite stocky. But he's been looking good lately on some. Seen him doing some training pools with Bogdan.
Yeah. I haven't seen him compete that much, so I'd like to see him. I really would love to see him compete a bit more.
See what he can do. I mean, he pulled James Jay Casey, didn't he, earlier this year in Manchester? He had a super match with Jay Casey.
Oh, okay, I must have missed that.
Yeah, but I mean, Jay Casey is crazy strong. If you're not blasting him off the go, if you're not trying to use speed, trying to use hit or anything, then you're pretty much done.
You heard from Jay recently? Will he be there?
Sorry, mate.
Will Jay be at the Nationals? Do we think?
Hopefully. Yeah. He did. He messaged me after. He said he would have come down to Oxford. Because he only lives down the road, but he didn't message me until the next day. I was like, well, it's a bit late now, Jay.
Yeah, he's been along a couple of times. I think he's one of his sons, I think, likes to pull a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think if he's up for training, he'll come join us maybe. But yeah, life gets in the way, doesn't it?
Yes, figuring it. So if you get your boy into it, though, it makes it easy, doesn't it? The training partner and that. So who else is yeah, Hightower will be interesting as well, and Mantis.
Yeah, of course. It's great seeing that four-way match they did at Arm Gods in Wolverhampton a little while ago.
Yeah,
yeah, it's great.
Yeah, that's it. James Stewart won that, did he?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sort of ran through him a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit. He's coming on so good now, isn't he, James Stewart? I think next year, another 6 months, we could see him against Mindaugas again, rematch. If he keeps training the way he's training, and I don't know, it's like something just tweaked in him now. He's got the hunger for it properly. I think he's realised now that he's got the capabilities of doing stuff. So if he just starts chasing it a bit more, I think he's going to be very dangerous. So Scott Barrett, what you weighing, Tom? Right now, I'm about 89 kilo. I'll be 90, 91 by the time I go to bed. So I'll be waking up about 88, I'll say. And then, yeah, I'm going to be weighing in over 90 at the British, which will be by far the biggest version of me. 100%.
You ever tried like making a shake and having it by the bed and waking up in the middle of the night just to neck it and then go to sleep again? You ever done that before?
No, I'm too lazy for that. What I do though, I'll have a carton of milk. I take a carton of milk to bed with me. I'll be laying in bed. I'll be sitting there drinking it, neck off of it. I start falling asleep. I keep waking up. I'm like, just finish a little bit more. The next thing, I'll fucking spill milk all over my fucking cover, all over myself. I'm like, right, that's just woke me up.
Bet your missus loves this dirty bulk you're on.
Oh yeah,
spilling milk in the bed.
It's hard, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it? It's fucking. Well, it's hard for me anyway. Just trying to keep up with the calories, trying not to work as hard, and eating more regular. Usually I'm working flat out or like all day, every day at work, just like pushing it. But I'm burning so many calories, sweating. Like I'm usually only a skinny guy anyway. I'm sweating like mad, so I'm not putting any water weight on or anything. Always dehydrated. That's why I was having the problems with the throat and that as well. That I was saying about. But turned out to be dehydration in the end. When I started hydrating myself, it was feeling a lot better. So breathing's getting a lot better and everything. Scott Barrett said, "Stay out the 95s." I might do. I might not. It's a bit. If Minder enters, then you're safe. I won't enter the 95s. But if Minder don't enter, then it's his fault that I enter the 95s. Arm gods, Tom, can you beat Lee currently? No, I'm not gonna lie, mate. I ain't trained with him. The only time I see Lee was in Manchester before the four-way match. Yeah, no idea to be honest, mate. I guess probably, but that's just a guess because I've literally got no idea. He's training with some strong guys now. He's training with Minder. I'm sure he's getting some more in with Jay Casey and that, and he's down Swindon quite regular. He's putting the work in, so yeah, no idea to be honest, mate.
I spoke a little bit with Lee actually. He was at the Circle of Arms, did the Grip Fest out of the Oxford gym about 3 months ago now. I saw him there. He's been saying he's been training in the gym a lot as well.
Yeah,
lifting a lot of weights again. So I know he's been doing a lot of that. And I think he's one of those guys like yourself that he knows how to apply his strength to the table, and if he just gets stronger on his lifts, he gets stronger on the table, you know?
Yeah, he can transfer it to the table really well. And his job helps as well. He's training at his scaffolder. Lee was one of them guys, when he first started, you just knew from the start, like his first session there, he's like, right, this guy's he's got a lot of potential, do you know what I mean? Like straight away, first grip, just picked it up so fast, found his own natural move and started getting stronger and stronger with it. He's, I mean, yeah, back in them days, there's a few people that were training with us. Like the first year, they were getting like first, like second or third in novices. The following year, they'd smash it and then go into pros. Same year, come second or third. Then the next year, they'd smash it. I think Lee come to become the pro heavyweight champion in 3 years.
Wow.
And that's why there were some decent guys about as well. Some really strong guys.
I thought of another 105.
Sorry, mate.
Mark Walden, our resident celebrity. He'll be a 105 guy, won't he?
Oh yeah.
Did you catch his interviews on the BBC and stuff?
I'm not gonna lie, I ain't seen any of it yet.
No, okay.
I've tried finding it after it happened, but I didn't know what to type in or anything. I've tried typing in Armwrestling on BBC News and all that, and just
because it's on a regional news. I've got the I'll send you the link afterwards. Yeah, it's quite fun actually. The BBC crew came to the Milton Keynes club, they filmed some footage there, asked some questions. Makes a great story, you know. Mark picking up arm wrestling just out after having COVID, sort of 3 years ago. He's in his early 50s. He's a granddad, jacked granddad, and see winning his category, grandmasters in the IFAs, European champion. So yeah, it's getting a lot of eyes on the sport, which is cool.
Yeah, that's it. He's and he's just living proof as well, isn't he, that you're never too old to do it. He's got another, well, even that, he's got another 20 years if you wanted. No, another good, like, he's got a good 10, 15 years of getting stronger, making gains. Who knows what he can do in that time?
Absolutely. I think if they'll keep having the categories for him, he'll keep going.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Who else is Scott Barrett said, yeah, Mendes going. It's good. Is he entering though? Right, what's this? Declan Dillon, Mitch Tuck. Marvin Palmer. That'd be good. Has he been training again? What's exciting about Peter Henderson? Like, I've been hearing Peter Henderson's been training for like 3 years now secretly and still not seen him yet. So, do you know who that is?
Right, Peter Henderson.
Peter Henderson, he was he was good. Like before he stopped arm wrestling, he got to a really good level.
Where is he based?
Sorry?
Where was he from?
He used to train with Paul and I think it was Rosendale team, I think. And yeah, me and him had a really, you should check that out as well. If no one's seen that yet, I think it was on a Facebook Live. Me versus Peter Henderson a few years ago. That was a screaming match. I always get into these stupid wars I hate. Always, no matter who it is, I try to find a sticking spot and then just hang on for dear life as long as I can. Yeah, Peter Henderson though, it'll be good if he comes back. I've been hearing rumours that he's training and that, but I just don't see or hear anything about him.
Got
Dwayne Reese as well.
Chris Drummond in the chat as well. Said, hey, Tom.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, mate?
Have you seen Chris's channel, Tom?
Chris Drummond?
Yeah.
No, I haven't, mate.
There's a lot of really good instructional videos. He's an engineering background. Yeah, really recommend, really rate. There's a lot of in-depth talk about like training and vectors and yeah, really good stuff.
I'll have a look at that. Chris Drummond. Yeah, I'll check that out after this. Got a few things to look at after this. Chris Thomas said Marvin won't go. Bloody should though. Yeah, 100%. I think it's a shame Marvin's not constantly on the game because Marvin can do big things. Like you must know Marvin Palmer.
Yeah, I've seen a few clips of him as well, and heard the myth almost, as it were. He's one of those unicorn guys, like
yeah. I mean, he's
real
always
specimen
he's always in and out of the sport, and he'll show his face now and then. He trains now and then, but at a stage years ago, he was competing quite regular, and he was going against some big names. He's doing really well, really, really well. He's one of the best in the country, like if not the best at one point, and. Yeah, obviously life takes over and that, but it'd be good to see him again after like 2 years of solid training and competing, see what he can do. Just weighed 114 on the nose, 105, 100 kilo, but I have to do something different to get there. It's White Wolf. Arm gods, I wish I was ready to pull, but unfortunately I'll be holding the pint, not the peg. I'll be back when my weight is under control and competing at a healthy weight, feeling good. Main tragedy is IFA European. When's that, Paul? Where is it? Didn't you say it was in Ireland? Who said it was in Ireland? IFA Europeans. That might be bullshit.
I think there's potential for it to be in Ireland. I think it's out still, maybe. For different countries to put forward proposals, but I'm not too sure.
I might be talking absolute gibberish there. I'm not sure.
Be amazing to have it so close, though. Absolutely.
It'd be nice if it is. I'll definitely be there straight after work. Uh, 3 months is enough time. We need to start now. In Northern Ireland, end of May. Decent. End of May. Oh shit! I'll have to double check what dates they are. That big announcement that I've got in a couple of weeks might clash with it.
Just do both, mate.
Yeah, it depends how much it clashes. I will do, but if I can, I will do both. But it's a bit far. It's a bit far from Ireland and England, so yeah, who knows? If I can, though, 100% I want to do it. I haven't done Europeans in a while, or a Worlds in a while. I've only ever done one Europeans. I've only ever done one European Championship, and that's when I was a junior in 2008, years ago. I've done a few World Championships, but never one European. Why Tom not monetized yet is over 1K subs. Because I ain't got the watch hours yet, Wolf Fox. If I can call you Fox then. White Wolf. I haven't got the watch hours. I've got about 1,000 watch hours now. I need 3,000. It's climbing fast. But it's everyone can just click on my videos and just leave your phone on all night. I mean, I've got a lot of videos as well that people probably haven't seen yet. Like, if you haven't seen the challenges of me and Froda, get on there and check them out. Like, there's some brutal little challenges we've got on there. And it's unfinished business at the minute still. We've still got to do Decider. That's coming soon.
If anyone wants to watch Tom rag me around the table from a Sunday session, that's on there as well with some horrendous audio.
And everyone ragged me around. Makes it more raw, rustic. Just a shitty speaker that's coming off my phone. Lads, after the show, play Tom's playlist while you're in bed. Get him the hours so we can get him some super chats. Nice one, Paul. Yeah, it'd be good if everyone can do that. If not, I'm just going to have to get like 10, 12 phones and just play them all. Make some different accounts.
I think what he's suggesting is you need to make a playlist on your channel and just
I was trying to
schedule
I was trying to do that last week when Paul told me.
Okay.
There's a few of the Froda and Holland versus Hogland videos on there, but I need to put all of them on there at least. But that'll be a lot easier just to boost it up a bit. Tom, make sure your videos set on one playlist. Yeah, I'll be sorting that out, Paul. Marcus said because they heard he's going knuckles up, they had to demonetize him. Don't be like that, Marcus. But we were friends every week, mate, for as long as I've known him. Marvin trains every week for as long as I've known him. Yeah, that's what I mean, mate. He's still training flat out. He's an athlete, and he's a natural athlete. He just needs to compete.
If he's got time to train every week, what's the why is he not competing? Do we know?
That's a good question. Chris, can you answer that? Might be just a lot of bad luck. All competitions fall on the day that he's busy.
Yeah, I guess so. Ugh. I'll have to try and get down there at some point to the Southern squad, and I've not visited them yet.
What team is that?
It's where Chris trains out of. Chris and Mantis and Marvin Palmer, and I think I want to say like Bournemouth way or something like that. Yeah, that's probably before. Sorry, Chris. This guy's travelled a long way for matches there, right on the south coast.
Yeah.
Maybe Tom can drive me when he's passed his test. There we go.
I got another one booked earlier.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I got a cancellation. Cost fucking just over £200, but
is that included
for December 30th?
Nice. Is that including the bribe you're going to give the examiner this time as well?
No, not this time.
No.
Not this time. I'm just gonna drag him.
Okay, yeah.
Make him fall asleep.
Do the Bill Cosby method.
Yeah, I'll literally just make him fall asleep. I'll sit in the car for 20 minutes. When he wakes up, he'll be like, "Yeah, I've already done it all. It's all right.
Completed it, mate.
Completed it. Done it. Nothing but a peanut." No, it's I was unlucky on the last test. Like, I should have passed it. I got 2- for the whole thing. And yeah, not going to embarrass myself though by saying, well, it's not even embarrassing. I got fucking cut up on the roundabout and they fucked me up. They pushed me off the lane. And then, yeah, that was that. Failed my last test.
Mate, it took me about I think it was either 3 or 4 goes to pass mine in the end, like 15 odd years ago, whenever it was. Yeah. So.
I was confident as well. Even the instructor said to me, like, you don't even need to do any more lessons. He said, if you want to do one refresh before you get your other test, like, just let me know. I'm confident of passing. It's just that fucking one bit of bad luck. But yeah, I'll be definitely getting a minibus in that and picking people up. Not on the way through and stuff. Be doing some big days out.
Take you to Swindon for a training session, see if we can get you confused as fuck on that roundabout.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be up for that. Scott Barrett said, "Are you pulling, Tim?"
No, not this one. So I've got some injuries on this right. Certainly, I've been using the left a little bit just to sort of see how it's feeling. A little bit of pulling with Tom and Artem and that, but it's just really not. It's just not really healed up enough properly to actually have a go and hit into pros. I'll be there. I'll be there supporting guys and helping out with some reffing and some down reffing. So I'm looking forward to it.
Decent. I actually like you as a ref as well. You're really fair and you're on the ball with it all.
Cheers. Yeah, it's all just good experience. Like I say, it's the down ref's a nice way to get more familiar with it. Yeah, because it happens so quick with the pros, especially. So yeah, and I'm offered to help out if they need me.
I think the best thing with the referee, when you've got 2 referees at the table, I think it should be one referee watching one pin pad in the elbow. The other referee should be watching the other pin pad in the elbow. I think that's the easiest way of, like, if you want to be strict in like calling the rules and that, which I'm expecting with James Wall. In all honesty, I want 2 referees. I'm making demands. I want 2 referees. I want the 9-inch pads, and if you can put a Rizzler under his elbow, I'm getting that called as a foul. Whatever it takes to beat him, whatever it takes.
Yeah, it was a bit easier last time at the novices. They just said there's no running fouls, like, you know, little fouls or fouls, and that's it. So it just made it a lot clearer cut, you know.
Yeah, it's better as well. There's no leeway, so people have got to be more strict, and if anything, it's just going to improve you.
Yeah, and it's logistically over the course of a long day with a lot of matches, it's just got to be done. So it's just one of those things.
100%. Chris Thomas said Marcus has his own business, so he doesn't have a lot of time, and he just doesn't have anything to prove. He's done it all. Yeah, that's fair enough, mate. I mean, he's you can't forget as well, it's not just Armwrestling that Marvin's been involved with. I think he's done a bit of kickboxing as well. He's a bit of a serious guy. He's so, I mean, if he's happy with what he's achieved in the sport, which he's done pretty well, to be fair, in the time that he's done it, what more can you want? So that's fair enough.
That's the dream, and it's just love the sport enough that you just want to keep turning up for training and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. He's not lost a passion for it. He's just not putting his body under unnecessary stress now, basically, like the rest of us. He's being smart, really. Longevity. Chris Thomas said, oh no, not Chris, Marcus Thompson. Tom, I'm just counting out these notes. Do you want them in crisp 10s or 20s? I'll have them in 5s, Marcus. Makes me feel like my wallet's more stacked out. I'm just going to get it out to everyone. All right. Who else is there? He's trying to catch up with all these chats. Marcus, how much did Tom agree to pull out of Comes Up? $2K, we'll do a live handover this Saturday. Oh right, well that's the thing, Marcus. Like that 2K was like on a private deal, like so on the on camera it's gonna have to be at least like 5.5, or yeah, won't be able to. It'll be a no deal. Neil's in the chat. Evening, Tom and Tim. Hope you well, lads. Just a flying visit as work away and busy as frig. Have a cracking show, guys. Stay strong, be stoic. Nice one, Neil. Cheers for tuning in, mate.
Cheers, Neil. So there's no fix tonight, I think, is there?
No, he's doing it tomorrow instead. I think he put the post up earlier.
It's awesome to see Neil busy out about doing stuff. It's cool. I'm very interested to hear how he's getting on with his stem cells in his wrist. It was about 3-4 weeks ago now, and he should know about six weeks in as to how that's doing.
So I think he gets 2 treatments on it. I think he's been for the first treatment already, and he gets the second one. Not sure. I think it's January. I think January time. I think he said. Then after that, he said it's going to crack Paul. That's what I heard anyway. It's nothing to do with me. It's just I shouldn't be shit staring at, should I? I do want to see them two Paul. Good saying, Marcus. Neil. Evening, Wolf. Hope you're good, mate. Couldn't get home to do the show on Sunday. Tonight, unfortunately, mate. Hopefully back tomorrow. Yeah, mate. Right, so anything else about the British? I'm a bit disappointed about Adrian not going.
Is he off your Christmas card list now, is he?
Yeah, he was never on it, but he would have been if he beat James Wall. But he's not even going to be there to do it. So, yeah, I was getting a little chat about James last night with Paul. He keep trying to egg me on to keep saying that I'm dodging him, but I might just. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. If Minder don't go in the supers, if he don't enter, then it's open where I might go. So never know. Might go 105s, might go 95s. I might go 86s. Right. I might chase James. I might avoid him. You never know, but you should be ready just in case.
I'll be up for giving everyone like a £1 discount off their entry fee and just letting Tom just enter every single category and see how far he gets.
I'd love that. I used to always do that. I used to always enter every class I could.
Talk about viral content. Just start at the 65s and work up.
Well, I could probably make 65. Done it before. I lost 10 kilo in a week before trying to make 65. And so I think I've done like 3.8 kilo in the day. It's not as much as a lot of people have done before, but I was already depleted and I was already skinny and I had nothing to lose. Yeah, you could almost see my rib through my stomach, my spine through my stomach. That was really, really bad. And yeah, that worked out well for me though.
Scott says 95 is full, so there's no room for you, mate. Sorry.
Oh, fair enough.
No room at the inn.
Oh, don't be like that. Sure, you can squeeze one more in there. I honestly don't know. If Minder don't enter, I don't know where I'm going to go. Even if I'm going to enter, I might just chill out for the day. All right, I'm just going to see how I feel when I get there. I really am. If someone tries to tempt me in with James, then I might do it. But I think if James is going under 86, then yeah, I think it's going to be interesting if he does go to 86. Because what's that going to do? Like, I think he'll obviously be still strong, but it's less body weight behind them drives. Is he going to be a bit depleted?
I would have thought that James would not necessarily find this much competition for him down in 86. So the 95 would have made more sense as a progression for him, you know?
Yeah, I would have said so. But then again, it's with the 86 being such a deep class. I mean, let's not forget James Wolf's really strong inside. Really strong inside. But there's people that are capable of stopping him getting there. And there's some people in that class that are quick enough that have got a stronger hand than him. He might have the strongest arm in there, but there's people that have definitely got a stronger hand, stronger pronator that might just do the right thing to him. Now, one bit of bleed on him, if he's trying to go flat out in a bad position, again, you just never know. That class is so open.
Who in that class has got a stronger hand than James in the 86s? You're saying some people in that class have got a stronger hand, but I can't think of any.
Right, so I say stronger hand. Yeah, because the thing is, James has got a strong cut. James' fingers aren't that. James, he won't mind me saying it. It's like his arm's really strong. He's ridiculous. His hand isn't his strong point.
Okay, yeah, of course, yeah. By comparison, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, James is all going for that one direction in the hook. Like he's doing that one movement with the hand, and he's not backing up the other things that he's leaving out. And I think there's a few people in that class that can target that if they do the right thing to him. Kieran Morrison. I'm not saying these people will beat him. I'm saying they could slow him down though. They could stop him.
Yeah, okay.
They could put a bit of fatigue on him. And if the class is that stacked, who knows? But this is just theoretically. Like he might run through everyone. Do you know what I mean? But there's always that chance. And I think his hand is definitely takeable. Dan Constantine, Craig Sanders.
Yeah, of course, Craig. Yeah.
Obviously, last time, James stopped him, pulled through him. But Craig's one of them. Craig's always going to be capable of beating anyone. If James falls asleep on the setup or anything, Craig can crack anyone in the country, no matter what weight they are. So everyone's beatable. That's right. This class is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see it. I think if James Wolves comes down to it, 86, he's going to be hot favourite, obviously. If not,
above Jason?
You
saying above Jason?
We'll see on the day. We'll see on the day. I'm trying not to be biased too much. You know what I mean? But I rate Jason. I rate Jason a lot, particularly wrestling people at the same weight. Do you know what I mean? And Craig Sanders, for him to do what he done with Craig, I mean, like I said, Craig's capable of beating anyone in the country. And for Jason to stop Craig at the base of the pad, then bring him back and have some brutal wars with him. Like Jason's capable of doing things. Do you know what I mean? With people.
That was a fantastic match. Watching that back as well. My only, it's not a complaint about the guys, but the maybe it's the part of the elbow pads as well. But there's so many little elbow bobbles off the front. Obviously, the camera angle mainly saw Jason's elbow because of just where it's positioned on the reels. But his was going off the front because Craig's was coming off the back. But I'd have loved to have seen them both stay on the pads. You know, it's just one of those things. It just can't be helped. Well,
yeah, we spoke about this before as well on the chat. I think it's a championship match. So it should have been 9-inch pads.
Yeah.
It should have been 9-inch pads. But that being said, anyway, like if they had the 9 inches there, like inch forward, inch back, are they still going to take? Would they have been on the pad, or would they just be going back even further and still coming off the pad?
Just feels like it's a bit hypothetical still. You know, maybe I'd just love to see a rematch.
Yeah. I think a rematch needs to happen. 100%. I think they both learned a lot about each other on that match. Craig didn't expect Jason to be that strong. Didn't expect him to stop him. And Jason didn't expect Craig to have so much rotation on the hip.
Yeah.
Next time out, who knows what's going to happen at the British? If them two pull first round, God knows what's going to happen. But we know that the elbow fouls are going to be really strict. Like I said, on that match with him, Jason likes coming forward off the pad. Craig's coming off the back of the pad. they're both going for it. They're both going in that direction as well. Jason's trying to dive cut in the hook. Craig's trying to come outside top roll.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they both change it up, they're probably going to get stopped at elbow fouls. It's a referee in strict, which would be a shame.
Well, if Dan Hanlon's competing, he'll be an 86 guy, won't he? Probably. So he won't be reffing those matches.
Mm. And this thing as well, like Dan Hanlon, he's no, I don't think Dan Hanlon's 86. I think he's heavier.
Can't be that much heavier. Surely he wouldn't want to compete in the 95s. That's a big class for Dan.
I heard it on the chat last night. It might be a bit of bullshit. I think someone said Dan's like low 90s.
Okay.
I think that might be bullshit. Right, who else is in the chat? Billy Davis in the chat. How you doing, mate? Tom would sweep the 86 class easily if he entered. I said about Billy, that's the thing though, mate. This, like, I'd feel confident against most of the guys in there, but you never know what's going to happen. If I get caught in one match, like, there could be me over. Like, everyone's beatable, mate. I feel confident against all of them, but someone might crack me or put me in a lot of trouble, and that'll fuck me up. And same for anyone in there. But if James Wall is going 86s, I don't know. That's tempting. That is tempting. Because that's probably going to be the only time that we pull at the same weight, me and James Wall. Because I'm struggling to put on the weight to beat him. I'm not going to be the same weight when we pull in January. He's going to be bigger than me. I'm pretty sure of it. This might be literally the only chance I get.
Just if we got Neil in the chat at the minute, if he's still listening and watching, who does he think takes that match at the minute? Tom, where he's at currently weight wise, high 80s. James potentially 90 kilos coming down towards 86 for next weekend. Where does Neil think this one's going? Just if he's too busy to pop into join us on the live, maybe you could pop a message in the chat. I'd be interested to hear his thoughts on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of matches, it was last week was your 1 year anniversary from you and your match with Coach Ray, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's gone well quick, isn't it?
That was an absolute screamer.
Oh, mate.
You almost passed out at one point, weren't you? You had like a bit of a sugar crash or something, didn't you?
That was left arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was literally from pulling so hard on the right arm day before. Just after that, didn't eat right. Obviously, I never eat right anyway. But diet was like, recovery was shit. And next day, just tried pulling really hard again. And just got on top, basically. I remember I just got a massive headache in it. Everyone was thinking that I had a pop vein or whatever. I was like, I ain't got a fucking clue. I've never had a pop vein before. I don't know what it is. I know all I know is my fucking head hurts. And yeah, people were telling me to like go in the backstage and like lay down. I was thinking, fucking hell, I don't want to lay down and shit. Do you know what I mean? But they're like, no, just lay down, close your eyes, whatever. And yeah, but that was good. That was a really good match of right arm. You always look back and think, oh, I could have done this, could have done that, could have done that. And I think I'm a lot stronger now than what I was then. I'm pretty sure of it.
You think just with the extra body weight alone?
Yeah, just with the body weight.
Yeah.
Just my style of wrestling. Like I'm triangulating behind it, trying to use as much body weight as possible. And like I said, my lifts on the weights got stronger. Like isolated lifts, like biceps, handles, anything like that. But on the Krasley machine, where it's body weight generated,
yeah,
I'm moving a lot more weight than what it was. That's the only place I got strong. That's why I'm convinced the more weight I put on, the better I'm going to be. The stronger I'll be, shall I say?
You say this is the first big test coming up this weekend with your new weight?
100%. This is the biggest that I've actually been. Like 100%. I've never been bigger, never been stronger. Without a doubt, I've never trained. Well, I haven't been this consistent with training in a long time. Like the amount of table time I've done over the last few weeks, last couple of months, should I say? with training, like having some max weeks, like maxing every day for a week sort of thing. I haven't been posting a lot of it lately, but there'll be another one coming up soon. But I'm feeling stronger and stronger every time. Like I've got the bug back for it now, especially with just when the matches coming up. The more matches that are coming up that I've got, put myself under pressure. I'm the one that'll when I do a max week, I'll literally decide on the Monday, like when I get back from work, I'll be like, right, just done the lift. Video will be posted at 9 o'clock. I'm like, right, I've got to fucking do the lift now. I've said I'm releasing it at 9, so it's like 5 o'clock now. Right, I've got to go out there, do the lift quick before it gets dark, edit it up, put it on there. And then when I post it, everyone thinks, oh, he's already done the lift. What's he done? I've not even done it yet. I've just put a bit of pressure on to do it. So
yeah, there were guys in the well, if you read the comments of Artem's video of your training footage with him the other day, there's people on there saying like didn't even know who this guy Tom Holland was, but he looks crazy strong and all that kind of stuff. So people are starting to get to know, starting to get to see your content, mate.
Nice. I didn't realise how many subs he had as well. He's quite big on YouTube, isn't he? He's doing all right. But he pulled Ray recently. He beat Coach Ray.
Did he really? I didn't see that.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he beat Ray recently.
Oh.
It might have been the Latvians. They like going to Arizona State, don't they?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that might have been it there. But I'm pretty sure Artem beat him right-handed. Pretty convincingly. He beat him within a couple of seconds off to go.
I know that Ray's had an injury for the best part of the last year on his right, isn't he? He's been
I think it's his shoulder or something, or
something like that. Yeah, I don't know if that's better now or whether it was before it was better, but interesting.
Yeah, Neil's got back now. Same comment as last time they pulled Tim. I have Tom as a 60-40 favourite based on range of technical proficiency and leverage. James is fast, strong, and improving. 2 solid Great British pullers. Yeah, I agree. I'd say there's pretty much nothing in it, to be fair. I'm just pretty confident I know what to do with him now. I'm really put this last time I pulled him, I had a lot of doubts. Like I was thinking, shit, this is it. This is where I get smashed. You know what I mean? Like this, James Wall's hungry for it. He's coming on, but it's without sounding too confident or anything. This time, I'm coming for James now. It's not him coming for me. I'm coming for him. I've got a point to prove, and I think I just think I'm going to do him 7-0. I'm pretty sure if they let the 7 matches go ahead, I'm going to beat him 7-0. And that's just literally how I'm going into it. My mindset's not going to change. He's not going to get 1 pin. He won't get 1 pin off me. Like guarantee, pretty much guarantee.
Heard it here first.
He's always a bit dodgy, but
I'm
feeling really good for him. Sorry, mate.
Be a soundbite for later. That's good.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes first. Now I feel good. Honestly, I'm feeling really, really good for James. Really, really good. And as well, people might be thinking I'm going to top roll him and that I'm meeting him inside. I'm going to meet him straight inside. I want to beat him where he's strong. Like that's my if I can't beat him where he's strong, I will go outside. I'll just beat him like that because I know I can. But I want to beat him where people think he can't be beat. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But like I said, I've got a feeling he's gonna be touching 100 kilo when I pull him. And I'm hoping after Christmas I could be about 94, 95. And hopefully I'm fresh enough after Merlot as well. That's only 2 weeks before.
It's coming around quick, isn't it? It's exciting.
It's coming around too quick. I'm just happy that I've literally got 2 weeks off work, like over Christmas. near enough 3 weeks of recovering, eating loads, just doing absolutely nothing but being a slob, putting on loads of weight, feeling good, feeling fresh, then going out pulling Merlot, putting really hard, have a good session out there, rest for another 2 weeks, then pull James. Should work out really well.
Mega.
Then I'll end up getting ill and losing 10 kilo. That is just my luck. Tom and Wall make heavyweights run away. I don't want to. Marcus, just need the bill for that. Right, I'll probably call it in like 5 minutes, mate.
Yeah, getting on it.
Yeah, it's been on there. I'm been there 80 minutes now, nearly an hour and a half. So, is there any last minute? What's the matches everyone's looking forward to at Nationals on Saturday? Any matches in mind that anyone's got they really want to see? How about you, Tim? Is there any matches you want to see?
I don't know really because of the nature of the tournament. Just hoping it all goes sort of pretty smooth, really. Get started early enough, maybe running 2 or 3 tables. Just enjoy the day, really. I say super excited, but I'm almost more excited about this than for the novice nationals.
Yeah, that's a good one. Sean and Craig. Sean Patterson, Craig Sanders. I've heard good things about Sean lately. I've heard he's coming in really strong. That's gonna be really interesting because Sean Patterson's got a strong. Have you met Sean?
I don't think so. No.
Sean Patterson.
Well, you recognise him, but
yeah, he's from Scotland. He used to be really active. He's not been active for quite a while, but apparently he's done a bit with Bradford recently. He's looking really strong.
I remember James.
He's big up. He's 86. He's come down to 86, and that's going to be interesting because he's always been like muscular in that big forearms, big wrists, big hands. It's going to be interesting to see what an 86 kilo version of him can do.
It's almost like we use the most recent pro nationals as a sort of a guide for all the matches that come up in that following year. You know, everyone uses that as their like base of someone's performance because we don't often get to see these guys competing that frequently against each other. So kind of like sets the stage for like where people think they're at, you know?
Yeah, exactly that. And the thing is as well, though, is not sounding bad, not being bad to anyone, but you get some people that like stay around the same sort of like level, like each year, like making slow improvements. And you get some people that are like doing steady climbs and that either climbing in weight or just climbing the ranks every year. They're getting a better and better result. And you get some people that just fucking skyrocket. They just go through. And there's a few like that in a minute. I think James Stewart's one of them.
Yeah.
I think he's been a sleeping giant. He's going to be, now he's awake, he's going to be trampling over everyone next year. I'm pretty sure of it. He's a lot of potential there. Jason Hill's another one, obviously. I think he's on a massive climb at the minute, especially next year. I think next year is his year. Like, if you've seen Jason Hill now, you give him another year, you're going to see a serious guy there. He's doing Europeans next year, Worlds next year. Jason is 100%.
Nice.
That's going to be interesting. Right, any more?
Billy said that Greg's left has been feeling mega.
Greg?
I'm guessing it's Greg Foster.
Who said that?
Billy.
Oh, yeah, I'll see that.
Yes, there we go. So hopefully we'll see Greg over there.
Billy, what weight are you entering? Are you going to the British? I don't know if Billy's going like 86s or 75s.
I think he could do either. I think he's now
Yeah.
naturally in about 80, 82 kilos is what I think he is. But not seen him in a little while. It'd be great to see him. I know Billy's one of those guys that's he just like smashed right through the novices in a short space of time, and he's done the same with a whole bunch of pros as well. He's one of those guys that, yeah, if he was able to just keep turning up and competing, we'd see him. What did he place in the IFAs? He was like number 2 or number 3, wasn't he, in the juniors?
He done really well.
Incredible.
Well, yeah. Really, really well. And he's only young. That's the thing.
So much potential still.
There's a lot of young beasts coming through lately. Like the last few years, there's been some young guys that are coming through that are just crazy potential. Like Billy Davis, Elliot Eccles when he first come through, like crazy. 20% on the phone.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how the guys who just won the novice nationals in the different categories, how they will get on in the pro categories as well. Like guys like Robbie Byrne in the 75s, or the guys from Bristol, that Stefan Putter's guy. He got double gold on the 86s. He's incredibly strong. Because again, the guy that got disqualified, who was already a pro from like 4 years ago, he got second. So he was strong enough to beat a pro guy who won it 4 years ago. So he definitely deserves to be in the pros, and could do very well.
Yeah, I mean, again, to me, that just shows how the level's going up. Even in the novice class, like this, the more numbers there are, the tighter it is for competition. Like, give it 10 years. Well, a bit of exaggeration probably, but in a good few years' time, the novice level in a few years' time compared to now is going to be so much different. There's going to be so many more
the size of the pool will mean there's more guys competing. There's more genetic specimens coming in. Guys can learn so much quicker now with online resources. They can come to the table their very first session already knowing some of the fundamentals.
Exactly that. Even at Oxford, like I speak to some of the guys that just started, and I said to him, right, tell me what you. Obviously, they'd done a little bit of table time before I got on with them, but I say to them, right, obviously you've watched arm wrestling before and online and whatever. Like, show me what you've learned and that. And they're saying about this and that. I'm like, they know quite a bit about arm wrestling. They know
start doing the Devon Larratt. Pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, exactly. It's good to see that. It's good to see that it's getting out there more and more. It's I mean, imagine if numbers doubled in 5 years in the country.
Yeah,
which is easily doable.
Yeah, that's not a bad target at all. Yeah,
it's could be looking at a few years' time having like 150, 180, 200 people in nationals. Especially if we're getting numbers like that in novices, more and more breaking through.
Yeah, I'd love to see more the pro guys like putting out more content as well, even if it's short video clips on their profiles, just the training, start getting their face, their name out there. They don't have to wait for big events in order to film stuff. But even like training footage, anything really would be really cool to see.
Yeah.
And the pro nationals are such a good opportunity. It's like everyone in that room is pretty much a bit of a superstar. And if they have aspirations to compete internationally, just start building that brand now. Everyone's really willing to help as well, hold a camera and film bits and pieces. So just ask each other.
Exactly. It's not doing any bad at all. It's only doing good for the sport, good for yourself and good for the sport. It's self-promoting. And you might be the guy that someone notices when they're looking up arm wrestling. You might be the first guy that they see, like, oh, arm wrestling, what's this? And they're watching you. And like, fucking hell, I like this. You yourself had actually turned someone into the sport sort of thing, like got someone into it just because they watch your match. Do you know what I mean?
100%, yeah.
And the more of them sort of videos there are, the more opportunities there are for new people to come in. And you don't know how many people you inspire sort of thing, just with one video that you get posted up. Like you said, it's the more videos that more pros post, the better it is, and it's getting out there more. We'll be attracting more people. Everyone's winning all round.
Yeah, and with the with the top echelon guys getting contracts now, and it's, you know, it's getting harder for the smaller promoters or the up and coming promoters to get hold of those top name athletes. It opens the field up for guys that are climbing, making a name for themselves, to start competing and getting themselves out there. You know, you don't have to, like I say, it's this day and age of social media. You can really start doing stuff on your own quite simply with the, you know, the inbuilt editors. It's quite straightforward to make a very short little video, keep it 30 seconds, pick some music on it, you know, give myself, Daffyd, Tom, just give people a shout if you have any questions or queries or want to know how to post videos, collaborate with people, just chat, start commenting. It all really helps. It's a slow burner.
Don't ask me, I'm still learning about it all, but ask intelligent people like Tim and Daff and Phil Woody. People that know what they're doing.
We're all still learning it. You know, it's just different parts of the same journey. You know, I'm absolute novice on the arm wrestling table. Pick your brains. I grab you whenever I can to pull. So, same likewise.
It's a shame, mate. It's a shame that you won't be entering the weekend, because it's a good bit of experience as well.
Yeah, no, it would be a good bit of experience. Yeah, and there is time for that as well. But like I said, the risk versus reward at the minute. Like I said, rather just focus on the down wrestling with how things feel at the minute with elbows. Like I say, I showed you all those bruises I got on my arm from pulling you guys the other day, and this wasn't still. I can't really straighten it just yet.
That's arm wrestling problems, isn't it?
Is that yours? Is that as far as it goes?
Straight as it can go. Yeah, left arm's all right. Left arm can go like that. Right,
is that painful though? The right, or is it just lock there?
No, it's not, don't hurt or anything. Just won't go any further. Weird, but I hate King's move. That's perfect for a King's move, but I can't King's move. Like, it feels like that's when it hurts. If I try and King's move a bit, it'll hurt.
How long did that take? How many years is it to get to that kind of arm position?
Well, it's been like that for a few years. It goes worse when now I'm training again. It's getting worse again. Where I've not been training like the last few years, sort of thing. It's not been as bad. I just straighten a bit more than that, but now that's literally pretty much as far as even wrist flexibility sort of thing. I can't get my wrist further back, and that left wrist can go right back. Right wrist just losing all flexibility. It's not good.
What's that? As in your wrist doesn't actually kick back at all?
Yeah, it won't go back. Yeah, literally.
That's why I can't take your wrist, then, isn't it? Oh, God damn it!
That's the worst. That's the most it will go. Yeah, but left wrist, go pretty much all the way back.
I see. Here we go.
It's weird. Oh, the right arm's buggered, all right. Not good. Don't be an arm wrestler. It's not good for your joints. Right. Any last questions in here? Chris Thomas, if Ottawa Open can get 700 entrants, we need to do the same. UK population is double Canada. That's a good point.
Wow, 700. Wow, yeah.
I mean, that's what I mean. In a few years' time, definitely possible. The more we get it out there, the more chance there is of it happening. And the level's just going to go up. More numbers get into it, the more competitive it's going to be, more people have got to fight to get to the top.
Yeah, more money is involved as prizes for incentive for guys. You know, more guys can take it seriously with their training.
Exactly. This is the thing as well. It's more money being pumped into it, like entry fees and even the more people there are, more subscriptions and viewers and all that stuff there is, pumping more money into the British arm wrestling all around. So you don't know what opportunities are going to be. There might be some big prize money coming out in novices and the pros in a few years' time when they've got enough entrants. That you just never know, do you? Like, it can lead anyway. It's only going to get better and better. The more numbers there are, the better it's going to get, like, all round. White Wolf said, Tim doing great work.
Here's White Wolf, mate. Good to see you again soon.
Travis Bajan's side pressure machine is based around isometrics. I got my hips scooped half of it. So Tom can't flop press. When my left I can, right I can't. My right arm just turns into an ugly kickback wrist pronating sort of move rather than a flop wrist or a king's move. Left arm I can just I can flop wrist. well, I'll feel good flop pressing on my left, but I'll never go for that. Never try it. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be arm wrestlers. No, literally don't. Don't do it. You'll ruin their lives. Intellectual debt. Can't live for a baby. All right, Tim, might have to call it there, mate, because I need to get some food, to be honest.
Get some milk in you, yeah.
I'm starting to lose a bit of weight. I've got this, where is it? Where's my fucking chocolate? I've got chocolate milkshake there and some more chicken downstairs I've got to eat. So, yeah. Anything else, Tim?
No, mate, that's all good for now. Covered the bases. Looking forward to seeing everyone on Saturday. Should be some absolute wars. Nice.
You going out there day before or same day?
No, I'll just go up on the day. Like I say, I won't be waiting in for anything, so I'll just go up on there.
Fair enough. Yeah, me and Joe got the day before. And just weigh in, fuel up, have a good night's sleep.
Nice.
Then, yeah, wake up ready without travelling there. So, we'll see.
Brilliant, mate. Yeah, catch the Artem video and let me know what you think.
I'm gonna get on that. I'm gonna get some food quickly, then check that out as I'm eating. So, right. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate all the support. We're good on for an hour and 35 minutes now. It's quite a long show again, isn't it? Been all right. We've had like about 20 people watching all the way through. It's been good. And we might even do a little live on Saturday at the British. We'll just go have a little walk around, have a chat with a few people, see who's saying what. Keep it all updated. So make sure you tune in on Saturday morning about 11-ish. And we'll go live 100%. Tim, good to see you again, mate.
Yes, mate. Pleasure as always.
Saturday. Everyone else, see you on Saturday. If you're not there, then